Good morning. Welcome to Ronin. My name's Rob. This is a personal development channel. When I say personal, very personal. It's my way of trying to develop personally and professionally. And what I do is almost every day, I write a journal entry. It usually has some sort of theme. And then what I'll do is I'll read out the journal entry. And then afterwards, I'll kind of talk about the whatever theme of the day is, and expand on a couple of things. So today is the 9th of October 2025. So I'll read the journal entry and then we'll expand a little bit. Where one person sees disaster, another sees opportunity. The lens with which you view life will inform the choices and actions you do or do not take. We can see the loss of a career in at least two ways. One, the end, the loss of meaning and identity, a failure. Or two, the start of something new, a better career, a potentially stronger sense of purpose and identity, a necessary stepping stone on our journey through life. I spoke about AI yesterday and how it could possibly displace a lot of jobs. It could potentially affect my work. Knowing this, I can either hold my hands up, relinquish control, and let the tide take me where it wants. Or I can see this as an opportunity to bob and weave, to learn new skills, future-proof my business, become the best in one specific area, and become a better version of myself. We're not powerless. We can choose how we respond. I think I first, when it comes to the lens analogy, I think I first heard this analogy in 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. A great book. There's a great part about paradigm shifts where the way you see a certain situation, you might have a completely wrong idea. And when you learn a new piece of information, your paradigm completely shifts. And the lens analogy, you can choose to see the world through different lenses, is obviously based on photography. So if you put with an SLR camera, you can change your lenses, and depending on which lens you choose to put on, it could change what you see drastically. I suppose a modern take on this would be filters. The subject is the same. You're looking at the situation, and depending on which filter you use can change how you see that situation. And it is a choice. So, like I said here, if you can choose, for example, somewhere down the line, AI advances to a point where your job is no longer needed. You can either choose to throw your hands up, sign on for unemployment, and just give up, essentially. Or you can take it as an opportunity. It could be a career opportunity. It could be a family opportunity. Fantastic. I get to spend more time with my family. This is what I really want to do. Or you could say, if you're more career orientated, what skills do I have that I could apply to something else? What skills could I learn to elevate myself and do something different? It might not be completely different, or it could be a complete fresh start. We all have a choice of how we respond to a situation. An example, I drive to go and get my daughter from school about 3 days a week. She does full-time ballet. It's about 40 minutes away. I could look at the drive as a burden, like 40 minutes wasted. I could see it like that, or I could see it as an opportunity to put on an audiobook. This could be my learning time. It's not a wasted time. I'm doing it for my daughter and the opportunities that it could bring her in the future. And I could use it as a time to nourish my mind with a good audiobook. So yeah, the situation itself doesn't change. The way you see the situation can change. Two different people can see the same situation in two completely different ways, and we get to choose. That's it for the journal. I did yesterday, drew a little mascot for Ronin. I'm kind of thinking of him as the Microsoft Clippy mascot. Remember when if you're old enough, Microsoft used to have a little paperclip mascot that used to give you tips and help on certain things. I think it was Microsoft Office or something like that. It would come and give you help and tips. So I designed the Ronin mascot. He will deliver actionable ideas for personal growth. I'm on my personal development journey. I don't want to be preachy and say this is the way you should do something. I want to put ideas out there, and if any of the ideas resonate, then you can take it and apply it to your own life if you like. This mascot is just a way to put actionable ideas for personal growth out there, and it just adds a little bit more fun to what I'm doing. I'm a character illustrator, an animator, so I couldn't help myself, if I'm honest. I did that last night. I'll put a picture up. You might see more of them in the future. Thank you for watching. If you like this kind of thing, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks.